Good morning, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Xtrain with James. Today we're going to be doing an arm workout. We're going to be using a medicine ball for all the exercises that we're going through today. Now, some things might seem a little bit strange if you're not a wrestler or do any jiu-jitsu or anything like that. It might be weird, but don't worry, it's still going to give you a good workout. So again, focused on shoulders, biceps, and tris. For all the exercises that we're going through today, we've got another timed workout. So similar to what we did yesterday for our core, we've got 5 sets, 60 seconds on all the exercises, and you're just trying to flow right from one exercise to the next. So let's get started here. So we're gonna start with the medicine ball dip. Now, if you're using a smaller ball, I've got a 30-pound Dynamix ball here. I was lucky a friend was able to loan me. But if you're in the market for a medicine ball, Dynamix is by far, in my opinion, the best brand you can go with. So we're gonna start with the dip. We're gonna go down, up 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And I think that's enough for a good example. So from there, I'm just gonna pop on down there. Now, if you wanna make that harder or easier, you can simply bring the heels closer to the midline of the body, so more your body is crunched up, and that should feel a little bit easier. If you wanna make it harder, you extend the legs, or you can turn to doing an L-sit on the medicine ball. That's up to you. All right, now we're gonna do a roll up and slam. Roll up, slam, that's 1. Roll up, slam, 2. Roll up, slam, 3. Roll up, slam, 4. Roll up, slam, 5. Beautiful. Now, transition into the biceps here. We are going to curl and toss. So with the ball straight here, curl and toss. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Beautiful. And again, I'm trying not to rock the body, but inadvertently it's probably gonna happen a little bit, and that's okay as long as it's not turned into a kettlebell swing. We're trying to generate the motion with the bicep here. Now we'll come back down to the ground. And we've got a tricep extension and throw or toss. Here we go. And at the elbows, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Now remember, guys, when you do this on your own, you're doing everything for 60 seconds. I'm just giving you the example, just showing you the 5 reps. On that one there, you can see 30 pounds is pretty difficult for me to toss. Might be easy for you. You might be working with lighter ball, in which case you'll just throw it higher. So you're still trying to generate a good amount of force on all those reps there. All right, now let's come on up. And we are going to curl and pass. So you're not gonna be able to get a big curl, especially if you've got a big ball like so. But I'm gonna take the ball on my right side here. My elbow is into that right oblique, my right elbow. Pass it up, curl it up. Obviously, I'm using my shoulder a lot as well. Pass it behind the head to the other side. That'll be 1. Excuse me, this will be 1 back to the other side. Good, want to make sure I keep a good grip. This would be 2 and 2. Good. And again, if you guys are not into grappling or jiu-jitsu, these next 2 you might not be interested in, which I completely understand, but it really is pretty challenging for the arm and the core as well. Obviously, be careful. This has the added benefit, putting a little pressure on the neck. So like I said, if you're a wrestler or you do jiu-jitsu, it's actually beneficial to feel a little bit of pressure back here as long as you're careful. Last one. But if you're not into it, you could just simply do this, curl here, and stop there. That's fine as well. Good. Beautiful. And now we're going to do a little squeeze. So if you have done this before, you're kind of mimicking a rear naked choke. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to grab the ball because my arms are too small to complete it, but I'm going to come across with the right hand, left hand on top, and I'm just going to squeeze as hard as I can. And again, this is 60 seconds, squeezing as hard as you can. Good. And then when I'm ready, I switch sides. Left's on the bottom, right's on the top, and I squeeze as hard as I can for 60 seconds. And then to polish things off, I know we did this with the roll up, but we're doing it again. 60-second slams, just a slam, no get up or anything, just slam. 2, 3, oops, 4, and 5. Perfect. And again, you guys know I like to get my heart rate up, usually for the last exercise in the sequence. So, of everything we just went through, you've got 5 sets, 60 seconds on everything. You want to make sure that you're transitioning as quickly as possible. As you get fatigued, sometimes you might not get a lot of reps in, especially if you're going to do these passes. If you've got a big ball, you got to kind of go slow to make sure it doesn't roll out of the hand. But that's completely fine. You'll still get a good amount of volume with everything else that you're doing. So again, if you're not a grappler, wrestler, if you're not a jiu-jitsu person, you might want to check out some of my other videos that focus on the arms. But this is just one that's a little more unorthodox. If you don't have a medicine ball at home, you're looking to get one. Like I said, Dynamex is probably, in my opinion, the best brand you can get. Very well made. You can put them through hell and usually they're completely fine. I've had a lot of other brands and they just don't hold water compared to Dynamex. And I'm going to show you how to make kind of your homemade medicine ball in case you're having trouble at home trying to order some. So I'm going to do that later in the week just to give you some options. Again, not going to be anything like a Dynamex quality, but something you can work with just in case there's some price gouging going on with some different things. Not saying that there is, but just in case you're noticing that. All right, guys, thanks for joining me. Check out the other videos with Cross Training with James and have a great day.